If I recall, this is Gen X College Dropout Life for November 5th, 2014. Before I get into the actual events of the day, I want to talk about the sleepiness problem I've had recently, probably for about a month or so, maybe longer. Anyway, think about this sleepiness problem is that what happens is that okay, it's time for you to go to bed. Time for you to I decide to go to bed because I'm sleepy. Then I'm in the bed, and next thing you know, I'm still awake for 1 or 2 hours. And after that, I just get back on the computer for maybe half an hour to an hour, and then I'm able to fall asleep. Yeah, and I don't remember this kind of thing happening to me very often before I was on chemo, so my guess, is it only a guess, is that chemo might have affected my sleep habits. In fact, it affected so much that I had to get sleeping pills, which is something I don't usually take. But in the last couple of days, I've noticed that I've been able to sleep just like that. Oh, just like that. Yeah, that's better. I mean, it would be this simple. I'm sleepy, go to bed, and stay asleep for several hours like I'm supposed to. I might occasionally get up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom, but I suspect that the sleepiness problem has been solved. Right, now for the events of today. This is pretty much related to my sleepiness issue, I think. And I got up around 10 a.m. Yep, it seems like I'm getting up earlier and earlier. And I had cereal for breakfast. Also on the internet, as I usually do. And one of the videos I saw was Girl Writes What at the Kennesaw State University in Georgia. Men's group as men's student group or something like that. Let's just say that's it. Should have put that in my notes, but anyway. After that, I believe that I have a crush on YouTuber Julie Borowski. And in fact, that crush is so huge that I think she's one of the most beautiful women on YouTube. But like with Girl Writes What, I'll just ignore that and go on with my life. And, ignore the crush and go on with my life and whatever. Okay. Later on, I did some LPD work. This is something I can bring up, something I feel I can bring up anyway, or whatever. And it's about this new character I call Kaylin, and I uploaded 2 new pictures of her to DeviantArt. Okay, later on, there's another speaker at the men's conference. Let's call it the men's conference at Kennesaw State University, and this other speaker was Jonathan Taylor, the founder of A Voice for Male Students. Let's see. I had dinner, or perhaps a late lunch, if we call that. It was pork chops, corn and peas, and some rice. And I think it was, what was it, right after dinner, sometime after dinner, or perhaps before, I finished up the Kayla art and uploaded it to DeviantArt. And then, of course, by 8 o'clock, 8 p.m., I saw Arrow, and Arrow was about a deadly computer virus shutting down the city. And it turns out that Felicity is the original author of this virus. And she's all guiltified and stuff. Also, her mother shows up, and that sort of thing. Then the 100. 100 is one of those complicated shows where you have multiple story arcs at once. yeah, that's spectacular. You know, the science in the show is horrible, but the drama is pretty good. Let's see. I should at least bring up one of the issues here. Okay, number Clark and one of the leaders of the Grounders escaped from that underground city. You want to call it that? And next thing you know, Anya, that's the that's the name of the Grounder, decides to backstab Clark, even though Clark is the one who rescued her. Then after the 100, I watched Stalker, where some rich socialite claimed to have been stalked or is being stalked by her ex-husband. And spoiler alert, turns out she was the real stalker. He was stalking him and trying to frame him up for stuff. Yeah, I think that's it. I get the feeling that I missed mentioning certain events of the day, but since I don't have a total recall memory, I'm just going to have to accept the fact that I'm not going to remember everything. So, see you later, Ralph Nader.